Well, howdy doody. Monday, March 13th, 2023. I hope you are having a phenomenal day. I hope you're having a much better day than much of the regional and national banks out there and hedge funds and venture capitalists. Boy, what a wild ride. It's almost like we predicted these things would happen. Anyone's been paying attention, watching this channel here, the community we have here, obviously the likes of anyone. I mean, you go down the list, every Bitcoiner everywhere, George Gammons, the Greg Manarinos, the Mike Maloney's. I mean, there's so many people out there that have predicted all these things are going to happen. And I honestly, I'm feeling brutal today. So that's why we really haven't had any content today. We haven't published on our blog. Such an important day. So I feel really bad. So I had to get this in here late. Starting to feel a little better. But man, this is so predictable in a fractional reserve system, a system based on debt. Natalie Brunell is on the TradFi space. Mario Awful, whatever his name is, his Twitter space. Just a bunch of soy boys, just a bunch of TradFi guys, good old boys club. And she gives this unbelievable monologue for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then she gives another one. And she happens to mention, hey, Satoshi wrote about this in one of the morons in there that's got a 70,000 person account, a fraction of the size of Natalie's. He's like, oh yeah, can I call Satoshi? What if there's a back door? And she just put him down so well. And this is a problem. Like these TradFi spaces, these traditional finance spaces are terrible. And they have all these people, Robert Wolfson there, you got Grant Cardone in there, all these people talking about a time, a system that is way past its prime. It stinks. It's in the back of the fridge here. It's been here way too long, and we just haven't thrown it out yet. This fractional reserve system, this regional banks, and all just absolute garbage. You realize the banks are here to take your money and they go make money off your money, right? Period. They're Ponzi schemes. At the end of the day, that's all they are. And the entire thing, FDIC, everything, this whole system, Bitcoiners are not here to say, hey, this system's great and this is what we're going to do to fix this system. We're thinking, no, the system needs to be completely rewritten because it's only made for a few people at the top. And you've got all these people in here and so many good old boys in there just, put my time in this fiat system, and they're just over there fighting tooth and claw to keep the system alive. And well, you know what? The speed of information just moves way faster. It's social media's fault. And Robert Wolf's up there and, you need to fact checkers here, Mario. And what are we talking about? I mean, this is the exact problems that have got us into this mess. If you haven't realized and opened your eyes to the last 10, 15 years, is the actual time we've had decentralized media. We've had the ability for people to communicate finally, instead of just being trapped in this system for decades and have no way to go. Didn't see it until the papers the next day, and then their money was already gone. Their currency, I should say, was already blasted to the moon and transferred to someone else at the top. This is the world we live in. This is what Bitcoin was set out to dismantle. This system where a few people ran it and everyone else had to suffer. You privatize the gains and you socialize the losses. Everyone gets to play in the losses, but none of us get the gains. This, and again, I never thought I would talk even remotely close to a collectivist or a socialist. And I feel like at times I am talking like that. I mean, listen to me right now. But it's the whole system that needs a reboot. Capitalism itself is unbelievable. It's the best system we've ever had, the free market. The founding fathers, the documents they have, the Bill of Rights, Constitution, Declaration of Independence, they are phenomenal. And we've got so far away from these things that we've built this pseudo establishment, this pseudo governing body that runs outside of the system. There's 2 tiers of justice. We don't have money. We use currency instead of money. I mean, we use nothing of how we are founded. So yet we wonder why, we need to get rid of capitalism, we need socialism. We don't even use remotely close to capitalism. There's nothing. I mean, since the Federal Reserve messing with the rates and printing currency, the fractional reserve system, the commercial banks getting to print up 90% of our base currency, everything, and go on down the list. This is an absolute travesty to the average person, the middle class and the poor, that just want to go to work and save a little bit and get wealthier over time. They can't. They're getting poor over time. Savers are losers, truly. And I truly hope that we do not bail any of these people out. I'm sick and tired of people getting bailed out for making stupid decisions. If you can't see the writing on the wall, because you know what? I've done this. I've been doing my homework for the last decade and a half, 20 years. I've been doing my homework. I have been the one putting money in the not the right places. I've been putting money to prepare for a collapse, because we have no idea what's right or not. This is why I'm outside the system. This is why I have Bitcoin, gold, and silver, and food storage, and water, and guns, and ammo, and security. And I'm an independent, sovereign individual. And we keep perpetuating the system system. I have closed down businesses because of the economy and the way it is, and taking bets in the long term. And the Fed, the FDIC, the government, and all these good old boys, these yahoos, keep perpetuating the system so that way they can keep sucking off the teat. And people like me get screwed, quite honestly. Like I'm completely pissed off. And people should fail. Failing is good. That's how we win. We win at the end of the day. We can't win every game. We have to lose sometimes. And that's how we get better. That's how the forest fire has to go through. And we have to then learn from that. And there's just nothing in society. We got to cancel student loans. We're going to cancel this debt. We got to bail these people out. You know what? You should have done your due diligence and put it in a bank that was proper. Actually, better yet, you should have put it in other assets, in other instruments, in Bitcoin and gold and silver, things that you had the no counterparty risk, and you were the bearer. Why are we letting people just get away with being negligent constantly? Banks and depositors, people on all sides of the spectrum. No one's going to learn when we continue down this road. And I'm frankly sick of it. And the people are there's going to be massive unrest. There absolutely will be more and more unrest because it's going to happen. It's going to speed up and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And the government's